Alright, welcome to part 4 of our Literature Club adventure. If you remember from last time, we had our second poem that we had written, and we had just finished sharing it with the majority of the class. The last person that we had, we last left off, we had one more person to share it with. So here we go. Sayori says, "Oh, I like this one. It has some nice feelings in it." "Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?" Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Hee. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Yeah, infallible logic. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Oh. Really in touch with your feelings there, aren't we? Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. Good advice, yeah. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Yeah. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Which one is it, Sayori? Make up your mind. Sometimes a little bit of both. Classic flip-flopper. There's a word for that, right? Yeah, flip-flopper. What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. I don't think that's what you're looking for. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Yeah, whatever. Okay. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sure, whatever, Sayori. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Sure. And another book. Dear, oh my god, this one's longer than the other ones. Okay. So this one is called Battles. We'll skim. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar to the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine. I reach inside and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight. What's next? Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper. Blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time alarms. My empty shelf. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends, and in they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. Oh my god, it's so long, Jesus. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Oh, okay. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay, well, it's kind of long. Much like the other ones, though, I can see some red flags in this one. A little bit a little bit about maybe OCD, a little insecurity about your friends, all sorts of stuff, but I'm pretty sure we'll get a better gist later. Holy crap, my thoughts exactly. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Well, that's right, because the last poem Sayori wrote, she wrote the morning it was due. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Throwing shade. Monica taught me a whole lot. Sure she did. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Oh, okay. See, it's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Why does that sound really ominous? Writing until I die, I feel like, you know, I'm not the best at determining like, foreshadowing. That really bothers me. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Oh, okay. I wonder if this is one of those times. Well, based on the fact that she said writing until I die, I feel like that's not going to be the case. Just something weird phrasing. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yeah, I agree. So, okay everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit at the front of the room. Oh, extra, okay. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Oh, performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Oh. I don't know if these poems would play well to a larger audience, but okay, Monica, whatever you say. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? I bet she did. Oh, there you go. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Mitsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. So I like that. She says, oh yeah, I guess I made a mistake, and everyone wouldn't be comfortable with that, but hey, you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. Anyway, if we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. As I poke Natsuki in the eye here with my finger. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Of course, that's right. And it's the reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. So optimistic, Monika. Ellipses. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Completely disarmed her. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Woo! Thanks, Natsuki. And what about you, Yuri? Ellipses. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ha! That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. That, again, really ominous. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Sure she will. Anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? That's actually a fair point. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off if everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply unnatural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Ha! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Or Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. It's a good title. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Ah, poor Yuri. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Well, exactly my type. The poem is full of twists and turns in structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that keeps Yuri concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Bro liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What did that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Bro. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Oh, that's depressing. Might as well let Bro lower everyone's standards a little before there's the shade. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Huh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming though. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. And it makes her happy, apparently, to shove her hair in people's faces, too. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. Great music again. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, and I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yup. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehe. Geez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Besides, I'm banking on Yuri. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, bro. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Hehe. Well... Ooh, okay. Well, so this is a choice. Well, it says I would walk home with Yuri, or I would walk home with Sayori. Well, we're going to take that writing device we got from yesterday, and we're going to save the game. But in this case, we walk home with Sayori every day, right? So I think we're going to make the choice to walk home with Yuri because we never walk home with her, right? So, you know, equal opportunity and all that, right? I guess? I don't know. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I'd feel awful turning her down, so good recovery. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? And that has nothing to do with what I just said. Huh, you admit it. Jeez. There's not even any point into speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Oh my god, what? Before I won't need you anymore? Wow, that's very intense. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. What a nice guy. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. And then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? That's really ominous. Okay, well, I think this is a good place to take a break for today. We're gonna write a poem next time, and it'll be our, I guess, yeah, third poem. And then apparently the festival is coming up, so that should be really exciting. I wonder what weird, ominous stuff is going to happen if it's anywhere near the rest of the game. So, yeah, with that, I guess I will see you all next time.